All right, welcome everybody to my garage. Excuse the outfit. I went to the gym. I'm trying to fix my leg scars and bought some socks to come up to my knees. But let's talk about exterior. Just want to do a real basic walk around, talk about what I see, what I've seen thus far. If you're not familiar, this is a 997.2. It's a 2011 gray black GT3 RS. Metzger 3.8 liter RS version of the car. Right now it has wing risers on it, but it's pretty stock looking other than the decals have come off and the wheels are different. So I want to kind of give you my observations and take you through what I'm thinking. Maybe you can make some suggestions in the comments. Hit me up. Also, I'll put a link in the description. I've made a Renless journal for this car. I'm going to journal this like I did. If you guys have been following me for a long time, back in the old days when I used to journal my GT3 ownership experience, I'm going to do the same thing on the RS as I work my way to becoming a pseudo expert on the car. I'm going to leverage a lot of my friends at Dundon Motorsports, Titan Motorsports, Renline. I guess they're not my friends, but they're people that are experts in these things, and we're going to get this car up to standard. It has 30,700 miles on it. It's seen a ton of track time. Right now the axle lift is up, but let's walk around the car and tell you what I'm seeing. So this was, it's kind of dirty. Wes drove it up from Orlando, and then I drove it at night a bunch of times. You can see bugs all over it. I wanted to show you what it looks like before we dig into it. So I would think, can't tell because it's PPF'd, the front bumper would have had to have been repainted, I would think. I would guess also that maybe the hood has as well, but the thing that kind of thinks me maybe it hasn't is that the headlights aren't all chipped up, the headlights may have had PPF on them forever. And the other reason why I think it may not have been repainted is, see that there's you probably can't see it, but there's an etched line from the old man stripe, which is like the old men trying to be cool. Like they put stripes on their GT3s for some reason. So they took off all of the GT3 RS badging. This is what they call a white gold car. So it's gray black with white gold stitching. It had white gold wheels. It had the white gold, what do they call this thing? A Lipson or something like that. So that was white gold, and these were white gold. So wheels, mirrors, center. It had decals that came down the side up to here with the GT3 that comes on here. I've decided I'm not going to do that. I would have pulled that off anyway. It cost $2,000 or more to do that. I'm likely going to take the yellow stickers off, and I'm going to inspect this. Once I get it cleaned, I'm going to inspect this. This is XPEL PPF that's probably only 6 months old. I'm going to inspect the quality of it, see how it's done. And then what I'll probably do is pull this and this off. I'm going to try to compound. We'll see if somebody had already tried to compound it or not. But I'm going to try to compound out the etching of this is why you don't do this stuff, people. If you want your car to be nice, especially if it's a car like this, don't put frickin' decals on your car because it's going to leave a long-term mark, and I probably won't be able to get it out. And so I'm then going to try to sand it, probably machine sand it, or possibly have my friend Andy Ward come up and hand sand it with me. I'm not a super proficient wet sanding person, so I may try to machine dry sand it. We'll see how that goes, but there's basically a line here and there that's underneath the PPF that's in the clear coat that I'm not sure if I can get removed or not. So the other thing that happens commonly, and this anytime they put the Porsche, like my Weissach package 992 had the Porsche that was etched into the clear coat as well. Again, when you put stickers and you put decals and stuff on a car, this is what happens. You end up with this kind of mess, and it's not something that you want. There doesn't appear to be any striping, so they didn't bring the stripe back on the rear deck lid here. But when I wash it, I'm going to get a better sense of what's doing here. These need to be fixed. These were painted, and this one clearly wasn't painted super well because it's all gummy. But these were white gold that were painted black. I think I'm going to leave it black. I don't mind the black. I'm going to leave the black stock wheels, but I'm going to make the choice and probably order platinum silver. It's either white gold or platinum silver MTSP, RE MTSP from BBS. My friends at Supreme Power, Eric, already sent me he has 2 of them in stock. I just have to decide. We're going to ship those out to me. The doors, dents, dings, I didn't notice any, but we may have our good friend Michael Good come up from the dent company and see if he, do a once over on the car. We'll see how far I need to go when I pull this PPF, pull that PPF, and try to fix the stripes. And we'll see what needs to be done there. Maybe you can help me. The axle lift on this car, from what I understand, can be problematic. So the axle lift comes up. The axle lift goes down at 25 miles an hour, but when I press the button, it doesn't go down. So I can't press the button, have it go up, press the button, have it go down. So I'm not sure why I can't it'll go down if I hit like 30 miles an hour on the road. So maybe you can help me figure that out. Front lip looks pretty good, other than all the bugs that are all over it and the polish residue that's on it. So front lip I should be able to restore. They're now, they used to be like 180 bucks on Suncoast. I think they're like 550 or something like that. Porsche badge looks good. The headlights look good. We're also on the exterior. I'm going to call Scott, and we're going to go down and we're going to dry ice clean the entire exterior, the brake areas, the under hood area, under frunk area. I'm likely going to swap and put an anti-gravity battery in this. What are these frickin' old man mirrors? I'm going to get rid of that. I got to heat that up and pop that stupid thing off. What the heck is going on here? What do you need that for? This is like these cars have the best visibility of anything. I don't need a freaking old man little stupid mirror. We'll get some regular valve stem covers. I hate aftermarket valve stem covers. So yeah, I'm going to see what it looks like. I'm inclined to pull this PPF off, and we'll see what it looks like underneath when I pull the roof off and I inspect it with a light. And we'll see if I'm going to pull and redo the PPF on this thing. It seemed like it'd be such a shame. There's like probably $7,000 worth of PPF on this car that I don't know that I want to pull off. Taillights look good. We'll get into more mechanical exhaust and stuff like that, but I'm going to do the Dundon D4 package, which will be long tube headers. I'm going to do their Black Series center muffler. I'm not going to pony up for the $10,000 titanium center. It's kind of a shame that this has a sole center bypass. I'd almost rather have the stock one. That stock center bypass is worth a lot of frickin' money, and it's not on the car, and I don't have it, so it disappeared at some point somewhere. Yeah, so we'll first wash it. I'm going to get it up on the lift, dig into the suspension, see what that looks like, see what's stock, what's not. I'm probably going to FaceTime my friends at Dundon Motorsports and walk through the car underneath and see what I have and what I might benefit doing or not doing. This car had JRZs on it at one point, according to the documentation, but some serious dry ice cleaning and see if I can fix the stripes would be the big thing. The other thing, I'm not sure what the heck's going on here. Look at this. I saw this when I was buying it. What do you think that is? So the windshield is kind of sticking up here. Is it a improper aftermarket windshield? Is it an improper install? It doesn't do that on the other side. It's only on this corner. I'm thinking I should probably get a Porsche OE glass. I don't see any OE insignia, so it's probably just some cheap aftermarket. There it is. It's too dark. Saint Gobain Securt. Yeah. Is that OE glass? Yeah, probably is. But see, it doesn't stick up here. And you can see, not my level of PPF here. So we're going to get a good assessment of it when I dig into washing the thing and seeing how it responds to that. So anyway, make sure to go check out the forum post. I'm going to dig into all this stuff, axle lift. I'll have this all figured out. Like I don't even know where the center lock tool is, if they even have one in this car somewhere. I'm assuming it's in here somewhere. Figuring out front lips and suspension and all the individual components. I made a video on the interior, what I'm thinking there. Let me know your thoughts. Any questions you can answer, I'll read them all. It's super helpful. Again, like I said, I'm not a 997 expert, but this car, I think it's going to make me one, because there are a lot of things that I plan to do to get this up to speed. If you're not familiar, the plan here is to do a giveaway on this car, which means we're going to build a bunch of items in the store, and you buy those items, very specific items, and gain entries. Every $5 you spend will get a chance to win. I'm planning to, assuming I get this up to my standard, I'm planning to do that giveaway that'll run from June 1st to July 31st, and we draw the winner something like August 15th or something like that. So just keep that in the back of your mind, and I'm going to have a lot of fun sharing this car with you and all the things I decide to do to it to get it up to speed. It would have been a lot easier to just buy one that was all clean and new and fresh, but I think it's more fun to restore this one to what I call OG spec. So thanks for watching. We'll see you either in the comments or on the forum. See you soon.